First of all, I mean, you're right at the start now. So, what is your vision for Athletics South Africa in the next year or 5 years?
Well, the first thing that I'd like to do is I'd like to get the family feeling back. I'd like everyone to feel that they're part of the sport, that no one is excluded, and that they talk about our sport. If we can achieve that, we will attract sponsors, we will attract the necessary in terms of the athletes, the officials, and the coaches and so on, getting back into the sport so that we can take the sport forward.
We all know that we're coming from very, very difficult times in South African athletics specifically. So obviously it's not going to be that easy. I mean, there must be challenges for you, Ed. How do you see the main challenges for you?
Well, the huge and main challenge probably is to convince people that there is a change. I think once we achieve that, we're halfway there. So we have to bring stability, consistency, communication, honesty, compliance. Those are the things that will convince people that we actually are making a change.
If you think of the main aspects of the sport that we really need to address right now, which is for you probably the most critical aspects, what do you see, what do you identify as these aspects?
Well, I think firstly we have to work with our top athletes because they are preparing for Olympic Games, which is only 9 months away. I think we have to work with their coaches and understand what their needs are. Once we've done that, and that should go pretty quickly because those people are very well versed in what they're doing, the next step would be to get to the second tier of the athletes because there's a World Championships the year after next where we have to bring the next tier of athletes through. And then obviously the vision of our minister to get to the masses. And we will have to work as the federation to get to the masses and bring the necessary there and help with talent identification as well as development there.
And then finally, exactly when are you going to start? When will you be in the office?
Well, I intend being in the office on the 3rd of January, the 2nd being a holiday as well. But I officially actually start, the office opens on the 9th of January.
All the best, Frik.
I certainly need that.
Can you just ask one more question? Why you? What makes you the right person?
Okay, 30 seconds.
I'm his friend, so I'm going to give you 30 seconds.
No, I've got the answer.
Are you rolling?
Part of being a trainer. Yeah,
Okay, are you rolling? Frik, of course, people look at you as at the appointment and say, right, why Frik Vermaak? What do you think do you bring to the sport?
I think I have two attributes. Firstly, I've been involved in the sport at various levels since 1978. I have been sitting where you're sitting. I've been an administrator, a coach. I've been an official. I've had kids with being athletes and so on. So I've been involved throughout, nationally, internationally, provincially, club level, so I understand the sport. I think that stands me in good stead. But not only that, from a business point of view, I've led big companies, I've led smaller companies, I've led startups, I've led turnaround companies, and I think that has also taught me a lot. So I think I have the qualities that is currently needed for a CEO of this magnitude.
And obviously you realize it's all about goodbye to easy times.
There is no doubt about that, and that's why I said a bit earlier, I'm really scared, but it's a positive fear and a fear that's going to energize me even more.